Crap, dude. I didn't know the media was up. Stupid mouse pad. Stupid mouse. I hate this mouse. Wait to unlock new stuff. I'm not gonna be surprised if not a lot of people watch this. Like at least I'm not gonna be surprised if not a lot of people join the live stream, because I know some of my subscribers have different time zone than me, so. But I still want to play this. Files. Oh, thank you. Like Brahms' song. The File's probably my favorite one though. Alright. Okay. Hey, Wolfie-kun! You're just in time. I know you were wondering when I would live stream again, and you actually you're one of the reasons why I'm live streaming right now. Because you're the one who excuse me, sorry, I'm stretching. You're the one who or you don't want to watch stuff out of line. I would suggest, if you haven't or watched the other ones, I would suggest you watch the first and second part of the Pretenders Guild, of the game I'm playing right now. Yeah, I can do that. I really like this game, though. I mean, here. Show you some of the music for this. Yeah, I can do more Doki Doki. You've seen this on my channel? Yeah, I know. Yeah, I've been kind of obsessed with this game recently. It's a really good game. It's very interesting. The music is awesome, and I love the characters. And they're actually going to be implementing voice acting. Alright. You still okay with watching some of this, though, at least? Well, actually, some people might be a little bit angry if I don't do that. I hate it when my subscribers... You like it when I read? Aw, that's nice of you to say. I think later... More Doki Doki. You really like Doki Doki. Yeah, don't worry, I will be streaming more Doki Doki. I forgot to check something. But I really like this game. It's a good game, and it's got great atmosphere, and it's got great stuff. I'm trying to figure something out. Yeah, you're the only one watching me. Honestly, you're probably like, the only one that ever watches my streams during the day for me. Because some of my subscribers live in different time zones than me, so it's kind of weird. But anyways, I'm just gonna continue because I won't be able to live stream later tonight anyways, probably. Because of reasons. No, cause oh no, cause I love you. I love you too. I love all my subscribers. I love everybody, actually. We're actually doing it. Paris, Raphael, Brahms, and myself stroll along the dusty road of Trinity, the fourth town I've ever been to in my life, and head towards the capital city. This whole business is all starting to feel real. Paris and I are actually pretending to be bodyguards and escorting an honest-to-goodness noble through bandit-infested woods. I've done some pretty impressive stuff in my life, working my way into an apprenticeship, despite not having the sort of formal education most of the others did. Starting my own restaurant, putting up with Paris, but this probably takes the cake. Oh, is that your character? Yes, it is my character. Say hello to Ash. She is a female, QB. I think it's QB or Kubi. Or Cubby, I don't know. But this probably takes the cake. I've never been in woods like these. The trees on Solon were all bright and airy, like they might sway if you so much as leaned against them. So cute, I know, right? Just adorable. These trees are dark and solid, trunks so thick not even Paris could get his arms around them, even with his best pickup lines. I don't think I've ever been so far away from the ocean. Both of Solon's islands are small, so in either of the whopping two cities, Belcat or Beldale, you can pretty much walk 20 minutes in any direction and see a beach in the distance. Glance over to Raphael shows him completely at ease with the uneven terrain and the little bugs that seem to think our skin is here purely to give them a feel. Seem to read. He doesn't even flinch when one buzzes by him. Okay, so this is Paris. Come on. This is Paris. This is Raphael. And this is Brahms. Oh, hold on. My mouse is being stupid. So wait, where exactly are we sleeping tonight? We'll make camp after we've covered more distance. Oh wow, the one in the middle. I know, right? He's cute, but he's such a flirt. Brahms is adorable. And Raphael's just awesome. He's the one that I'm going for in this playthrough. Is that the right way to word it? I don't know. But how will we know where to make camp? I will choose a safe spot if our team leader doesn't mind. Raphael's so cute. Go for it. Raphael gives a single nod. Let's hope the bedding I purchased in Trinity will be sufficiently comfortable. I lost my old tent on my first sail out. Such a lovely face too. And such a lovely color. You lost it? How? It was stolen. By the people I'd hired to escort me, might I add, so don't go getting any funny ideas. Is that why you were so picky hiring people? Well, yes, all the guilds who came to me looked so... Brahms makes a few more gestures. Unintimidating? Yes, that's it. You seem trustworthy. So cool. I see. Weird. Why is this so cute doing that? skipping. I need that to keep. I need Cinder to stop. Yeah. I don't know, Paris can be very persuasive. The game I was going to suggest was Truth or Not. Too easy. I know everything about you. You think you know everything about me. Besides, there are 2 other people here. Excuse me, jeez. My Noodle's a pervert. Yes, he is. He's a major pervert. What's the truth or not? I can't help but gape for a second. How can you not know what that is? Everyone knows that game. I don't know that game. Maybe it was a Solon thing. Or maybe Brahms is sheltered and Raphael's anti-social. Okay, it's easy. All you have to do is say one thing about yourself, and everyone tries to guess if it's the truth or not. See? It's simple. And what happens if you get it right? The first person to guess right gets to go next. We used to play where, depending on how many turns you got, you get a prize, like stairs or an extra cookies. But there's nothing we can really use as stakes now. How about whoever gets the most guesses right gets the extra blanket? What? The extra blanket is mine! Not if you don't win. Brahms glares at Paris, his nostrils flaring. Well, rest assured that he'll most definitely be winning. I wonder if Brahms forgot that he owns us. How do we decide who goes first? Dagger, arrow, spear. Brahms nods. I'm not sure what I'd do if he didn't know that game. Ready? Everyone nods and we all prepare ourselves. Looks like one. Yeah, he does kind of look like one, doesn't he? Dagger, arrow, spear. Everyone throws out their choices. I pose myself in an archer stance. Pleased to see that Paris and Raphael chose dagger. Brahms, however, picked spear. Darn! Again. Dagger, arrow, spear. We go again, and this time Raphael, Brahms, and I all pick dagger. To my dismay, a grinning Paris chose arrow. Well, that means I go first, and that's one automatic point for me. Alright, I used to practice kissing using a head of lettuce. I started the statement, eyeing Paris carefully for a knee hint as to the answer. Truth! Truth. Not. Well, Raphael wins that round. What? I laugh, elbowing Paris in the side. I would have sworn on my grave that was true. Alright, Raphael, your turn. I speak 4 languages. Not. Truth? Not. Answer is not. I speak 3 languages. Dang, Raphael, is there anything you can't do? I just told you I can't speak 4 languages. I love Raphael, he's so adorable. In his own unemotional way. Alright, Ash, you got it first. This game is impossible. Okay, Brahmsy, here's an easy one for you. My favorite color is blue. How am I supposed to know that? Truth. Truth. There's a lot of that color in your clothing. You got it! Ugh. My turn. Not for long. Truth. Ugh! Paris throws his arms over and I'm not far behind him. How do you keep doing that? How many points is that? 34? 41. How?! Raphael has won nearly every single round. Brahms has a defeated look on his face. Paris is fuming and I'm ridiculously I'm ridiculously impressed. That makes it Raphael 41, Paris 5, me 3, Brahms 0. Can't believe I'm so bad at this. Well, I guess that means Raphael gets the extra blanket. Brahms lets out a soft noise that sounds suspiciously like a sob. Thank you, that was fun. I look over at Raphael, but I find no indication that he finds anything fun, ever. This game is worse than Monica. What do you mean? It's a good game! I mean, I'm still mystified by how you can just tell when people are lying like that, especially since sarcasm seems to go straight over his head. I really thought out of all of us, Raphael would do the worst. I think that clearing up ahead would be a good spot. to make camp. I look over at the clearing he's referring to. A wide smile stretching my lips. Great! We've been walking for hours. When we get to the clearing, I let out a loud yawn. A chill has started to settle in, and I rub my arms as I look around for a place to set my bedroll. I can already tell it's going to be a cold night. Paris is grumbling under his breath as he starts on his own. Paris! The QB looks up with a frown at Brahms' shout. And I glance over as well, seeing our employer standing next to a pile of what looks like it might be an unput-together tent. Set up my tent. Yes, servant, go set up the master's tent. Paris humps. You have pervs in this game, like how you play a pervert in Doki Doki. Wow. Sauntering over to Brahms and giving the Reaver a wink. You're just jealous because he asked me and not you. I have changed my mind. Ash, set up my tent. No, it's too late. I've already started. Brahms ain't having none of his pervertedness. Brahms sighs as Paris starts fiddling with the wooden tent poles. I snicker and start laying out my own bedroll, all too eager to squeeze inside. Once I do, I quickly change into my pajamas, since it might be a while before we wash, and I want to keep my clothes as fresh as possible. Much better. You cold? I jump when I hear Raphael's voice from behind me, wondering when he got so close. He walks like something that walks quietly. It's true, you fall in love with the girls. Yeah. But I'd be kind of surprised if a guy didn't fall in love with the girls, at least one of the girls, in a club that has all girls except for him. I don't really hear Raphael's voice. Something that walks quietly. He walks like a Raphael. Yeah, I'm already freezing. I just want to curl up and pretend the air doesn't exist. Raphael hums as I straighten out the end of my bedroll. It might be more effective seems to get as hot as the others. Mostly Paris. Even when we're in the stuffiest places. I don't mind. Well, I do. Look, you enjoy your extra blanket, okay? Don't worry about me. If you're certain. But I still love Doki Doki? Yeah, it's a good game. I shake my head at Raphael, amused by his insistence. Who knew he was so chivalrous? Raphael walks away from me, instead of approaching a nearby tree and staring at it like it's a puzzle to solve. Curious, I follow and stare as well. What are we doing? I'm attempting to figure out the best way to climb this tree. I don't know what you're doing. I snort, shaking my head. When I look over, Raphael stretches out his legs and just sort of jumps. He latches onto a low-hanging branch and pulls himself up, and in seconds he's nearly 3 stone throws off the ground. Whoa! Raphael, you're practically a squirrel. I want to try. I rub my hands together, humming as I try to figure out how he'd done that. I jump up to the branch Raphael had grabbed, grunting and kicking my legs as I tried to pull myself up. It works for a little while, and I manage to heat myself up halfway up. It quickly becomes apparent that that's as far as I'm getting. I pant as I hang on to the bark, legs swinging futilely underneath me. Aw, dang! It's official. Raphael's stronger than me. Not that I doubted that. I feel the branch I'm on sways lightly, and I hold my arm tighter in a panic, looking over to see Raphael standing a few inches away from my arm. He must have jumped down. He really is like a squirrel. Here. Raphael kneels down and quickly pulls my arms. Then he pulls, and I can't help flailing a little as I suddenly find myself lifted clear into the air, able to get my footing on the branch after a second. Even still, the sudden movement doesn't do anything to help my balance, and my arms pinwheel before Raphael loops an arm around my waist and stills my movement. Oh my gosh. laugh a little tensely as my heart pounds in my chest, glad that I'm not going to be falling anytime soon. When I focus my attention on Raphael again, it's impossible not to notice how close he is. I can feel his hand resting lightly on my back. My own hands had settled instinctively at his arms, and suddenly I feel just a little nervous. I've never been this close to Raphael before. He's looking at me with that same blank stare he always has. Are you sure it's safe up here? Safe? This branch isn't going to break, is it? I don't know. It's probably okay. I'm not very good at climbing trees. Raphael releases me carefully. He's not a pervert! He's simply making sure I don't fall. Raphael releases me carefully and we walk delicately along the branch. It's easier to climb up here as the branches are closer together, and soon Raphael has returned to his and I've found my own. I stare down at Brahms and Paris on the ground. Bow down, peasants, before your mighty tree ruler. What, Ash? What the saints are you doing up there? Paris, that pole goes over there. You're awful at this. Ash, get down here and fix this tent. Paris is useless. What? No, I can do it. You go about your petty lives while I sit here set free amongst the other tree rulers. We shall never be conquered. I turn to Raphael and raise my arms triumphantly. After a second, he raises his arms as well, probably more confused than anything, but I count that as a victory. Touchdown, call the cops. Alright, whatever. I understand very little of what you say, Ash. That's okay, I barely understand what I say either. Same! I'm like that. Raphael leans back against the trunk of the tree. Ah, as I suspected. Saints, it's cold. I pull my blanket up to my chin, a small tremble running through me. I'm not going to freeze to death or anything, but man, is it uncomfortable. Hey Ash, just think warm thoughts. A warm cup of tea, nice bath, steamy hot spring, shirtless Raphael. This is weird with just me here. I know, right? I sneaked to myself with the last thought, though it would be a nice way to warm up. Wow, now who's the pervert? I roll onto my stomach and lay on my hands in the hopes of retaining as much body heat as possible. Then I feel a gentle weight on my back and a definite warmth increase of at least 30%. I blink, turning my head to see Raphael staring at me. Raphael? My voice comes out too loud in the darkness. He's just sitting next to my bed, legs crossed. And though I know he can't have been there long, his demeanor makes it seem like he's been sitting for hours. Yes? Did you just realize belatedly that Raphael's draped his well-earned blanket on top of me? He didn't have to do that. I sit up immediately, regretting it when the rush of cold hits my chest. One strap of my shirt droops down my shoulder as I grip my arms. Crap, let me live, wind. Through the cold. I give Raphael what I'm hoping is the picture of an exasperated look. Aren't you cold too? Not to be rude, but his face is ugly up close. That is not true! Aren't you cold too? Raphael's eyes narrow sharply. It is freezing. I let out a laugh. My next decision is pure impulse. I don't even think about it. I pull my blankets back, watching Raphael's eyes wander down. Wow. Come on, join me. It'll be warmer. Raphael blinks at me, and for a second it seems like he genuinely doesn't understand what I'm offering. Then he shifts closer and crawls under the blankets. He's not even in his pajamas. I thought I had pajamas. The bedroll's not really made for two people, so I lie on my side to make it easier for Raphael. This is a great idea. Why didn't you think of this sooner? Raphael is slender, but from this distance, he looks huge. I'll be right back. My phone needs to charge. Okay, bye. I never noticed how broad his shoulders were before. I feel the edge of the bedroll, my back, and shift. Hold on, let me. I toss a leg over Raphael's, pulling into him, and suddenly everything is much more comfortable, despite claiming to be cold. It was so warm. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Cool. Raphael might be a practical stranger, but it doesn't feel as awkward as it should. Being close to him like this. There's something about Raphael that just makes me want to trust him. Probably the strange innocence he emanates, while also being a total bad butt. I could think of worse people to cuddle with. I bring my hands between our chests, letting out a content sigh. Ash. What's wrong? Still cold? I rub Raphael's arm, but it feels hot, so the texture is possibly sure. And then Raphael is just gone, out of the bedroll, leaving me to scramble from the sudden absence. I look around, startled to see him standing next to me. Raphael, what was that? It was too warm. What? It had been warm, sure, but certainly not too. As suddenly, Raphael moved, I realized what he means, and I shut my mouth. Oh! Is it weird that I didn't even think Raphael? Wow. I don't think I've ever seen him blush before. Adorable. I draw my knees to my chest to scratch the back of my neck, eyes wandering away from Raphael. He seems so, I don't know, I can't picture him getting too warm. I mean, I guess I can now. This is strange. Huh? Is this what embarrassment? Is this what embarrassment feels like? Isn't it? I bite my lip, trying hard not to laugh. You can be so cute. No need to be embarrassed. I know it is a completely natural reaction when so close to someone so beautiful, but I'm still embarrassed. Oh, now. Looks like Paris isn't the only QB people need to watch out for. Please keep the blanket. Good night, Ash. All I can do is nod and watch as Raphael walks off back to his tree. I don't think I'll have any more trouble keeping warm tonight. I've already been walking for... We've already been walking for several hours. Instead of playing Truth or Not, we just attempted the age-old struggle of regular conversation. I've learned that Brahms has never played kickball and that Paris is a whiner. Oh, excuse me. How much further? Of course I already knew that. It's oddly chilly today. That could be because the trees are blocking out a lot of the sunlight. A long way. Brahms sighs, rubbing a hand over his face. I squint up ahead, lifting a hand to point. Look, fork! Fork? What in Reveria is a fork doing? Oh, you meant a fork in the road, of course. I laugh slowing as we approach the two paths. Should we go right? I'm fairly certain the map said that it's the fastest way. Sure. Wait, Paris and I glance curiously at Raphael. There have been bandits settling in this area recently. We should avoid confrontation by going around. I wasn't aware of that. Thank you, Raphael. Yes, Fish Furry Club, keeping you safe when you least expect it. So, left? Left. Aye aye, Captain. Please, I've had enough pirates. I laughed, leading the way down the left side of the road. I know, right? I hated that. But it was so cool. Raphael saved us from certain death by pirates. Oh, what's that up ahead? I sprint to try and see better. Down the path I see a flash of strange lines against all the organic ones. It looks like an old shrine. As we get closer it becomes more obvious. It's an abandoned shrine. Shika by the looks of it. Hey cool, let's stop for a bit and take a look inside. Yes, I agree with the stopping idea. Oh, you big baby. Brahms frowns, eyeing the path ahead. We were making good time, but I suppose a small delay couldn't hurt. We walk up to the shrine, seeing the collection plate has some strange plant life growing inside of it. Behind the altar is a small statue of a being I don't recognize. This was a shrine to the light goddess. I look over to Raphael, surprised. He doesn't really strike me as the religious type. Ah yes, you should have gods rather than saints, yes? It is said by my people that Talia used to live far above the clouds in the Bliani palace. She and her father lived amongst the other gods and goddesses who were cruel to the humans, enjoyed playing with their lives. Talia grew tired of watching humans suffer. She and her father used their combined power to destroy the Beyond Palace, so the gods and goddesses were forced to fall to the ground. The humans were angry at how they'd been treated over the years, and a war raged on that lasted decades. Talia and her father fought alongside the humans they so adored, until the other gods and goddesses finally surrendered. They came to a compromise. So long as the humans showed their faith to the gods and goddesses, they would respond in kind. I never knew this secret religion had such a wild creation story. Raphael had a quiet, thoughtful look on his face. Do you believe that? Of course. Of course. What a coincidence, we have a god too. His name is King Baxter. Raphael eyes Paris but doesn't say anything in response. How about we check out the inside? Considering our employer is a noble, Reaver Noble who isn't open, probably shouldn't be bad talking to the king. Besides, while the king might have godlike power, I don't know anyone who worships him like one. Of course, I don't know many Reavers. Raphael steps aside first, and I follow, leaving Paris to sort himself out. So, Raphael, what is the Sheik religion like? Do you guys have church lessons like Savarin? No, we pass our lessons down through family. We have the shrines to pray and give offerings. The devout follower prays every day and offers sometimes need and surplus. Huh? Huh. I've never been really very religious, but that sounds a lot simpler than Savarin lessons twice a week on the holy days, the huge ceremonies on holidays. The inside of the shrine looks even more worn down than the outside. The paneled floors are covered in dirt and moss. It's smaller than I thought it would be. There's another statue of Talia, this one even larger. I can see the gentle features of her face, the enormous horns jutting out of her head. There's an opening in the back, and I head towards it, seeing a little outdoor garden. I can hear Raphael's quiet footsteps following me. Despite the wear and tear of the temple, this is flourishing. The flowers are blooming prettily, curled towards the sun. And there's a gently rippling pond with actual lily pads. It just doesn't get more charming than that. Wow, it's a wishing pool. It's a wishing pool. I mean, obviously make wishes, but what's the protocol here? I walk over to the pool and squat down, wrapping my arms around my knees. Raphael comes and kneels next to me. You can make one wish if you give an offering. An offering, huh? Will a seraph do? Maybe. What should I wish for? Gentle, romantic, logical. Yeah. I bite my lip, closing my eyes and fishing the syrup out of my bag. I wish that I will be able to find love, or maybe be a tough cookie, but I've got needs too. Emotional needs and other ones. I'm 24, and my last relationship was half a decade ago. It wasn't exactly easy to meet new people on an island where everyone knew each other. Maybe that's the silver lining of being ripped away from everything I know. I dropped my Seraphim, watching it sink slowly to the bottom. I look over my shoulder, taking in the abandoned feeling that permeates this area. This place. I wonder what happened here. The Sheikah were forced out. Huh? The king passed a law 15 years ago. The number of Sheikah shrines in each sector of Bavaria was capped. Any active shrines not registered properly were raided and the Sheikah imprisoned. There are many who tried to make unofficial shrines, sanctuaries where Sheikah can gather to pray in peace. The guards do not take casualty. The silence is suddenly menacing. Look over at Raphael, his face is impassive, like he's just told me a story about what he had for dinner yesterday. Oh, I had no idea. Sorry. What? Raphael watches me, black eyes flickering over my face. That sounds awful. I guess Southerners aren't the only people suffering under the king, which is unfortunate. Raphael stands and I follow, staring at his back as he heads back into the temple. Paris and Brahms are inside, staring at a mural along the far wall. Their backs are to us, but their heads are close together. I'm surprised to see Paris behaving and not trying to flirt or touch the Reaper. I had a lot of religion classes when I was younger, but I never really believed all that hogwash about the saints. Some of those stories just don't make sense. I know what you mean. But it looks like we actually have something in common, Paris. Hey, you called me by name. I'm sure I have before. Paris settles an arm companionably over Brahms' shoulders, and I'm surprised when Brahms doesn't immediately shove him away. Hey, you guys ready to keep moving? Yes, let's try to get a little farther before the sun sets. Raphael nods in agreement, and the four of us head out. Anyone tired? I look around at my three companions. I'm pretty sure Raphael doesn't even sleep. He's leaning against the base of a tree, his bow propped up in his lap, like he's lying in wait for something. Paris stretches his arms high behind his head, and then shifts to lay down, holding his head up with one hand. I feel like I've worked 2 lunch rushes in a row. How do adventurers do this crap all day? I would think they'd be used to this by now. Paris just likes complaining. I shoot Paris a warning look and clears his throat. Yeah, they say you never forget your first job. And your first job was working at lunch? I had a restaurant in Solon. Ah, right, Solon. I bet a fancy pants like you couldn't even find it on a map. Brahms rolls his eyes at my teasing. What do you think will happen to it now? The question makes my smile dim a little. What will happen to Solon? Who knows? Belldale and Belcap are both practically ghost towns by now. If anyone still lives there, I doubt they will for much longer. I don't know. Crown will go down to reclaim the land eventually. Probably start building over Belldale or New Oakham. Let out a sigh and hear Paris echoing. I sort of hope that one day I'd be able to go back, you know? Like if I saved my Seraphs, I could just step right back into town and everything would be just the way it was. I know exactly what it means. No matter the lucky break we got, it won't give us back what we lost. Brahms clears his throat, rising slowly. I'm going to head to bed. Nighty-night, Brahmsy. I think Brahms has become immune to my nicknames. He just gives me light nods if I use his proper title. We watch Brahms head off to his tent, and after the flap falls shut behind him, I bring my eyes back to the fire. Maybe I'll lay down too. Hey, Ash. Glance over at Paris' quiet voice humming in response. Where do you want to go when this is all over? Huh? I mean, when we finish the job, we gotta start somewhere. Guess you're right. Oh, why not open? Open? You really think we could make it there? Paris, I can make it anywhere. Besides, we'll already be there. It's the capital city. Business has got to be booming, and we'd be able to see Brahms around. The guy's growing on me, I'll admit. Assuming we haven't scared him off by then. Glance over at Raphael, grinning. What about you, Raphael? Where are you going to go after this? Raphael hums. I do not know. He let out a sigh, I let out a sigh, standing up and starting to make my way over to my bedroll. That's okay, we'll wing it together. Having a little trouble getting to sleep. I shift to my bedroll, sitting up slowly. As I scratch my hair and look around, I catch a flash of something out of the corner of my eye. Raphael. I see the Sheikah darting into the night, off into the night at a flat run. His boots making virtually no sound against the forest floor. What the heck? Where's he going? Alright, I'm actually going to end that live stream here. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, share. I'll see you guys next video. I'm probably going to delete this stream because I don't think of it as like an official stream. I just think it was just like something fun to do. And, you know, saying hi to a friend that I don't really get to see a lot in my usual streams because my usual streams are at night when it's at nighttime for me. I'm guessing they have a different schedule or a different what's it's called thingamabobber. Yeah, I think you know what I mean. Anyways, bye.